Welcome to the show. My name is Charles Layo, and I'm very excited for the second or third time I'm back at Guil Village. If you have always been watching on this channel, then I guess we are not new. You've probably seen the gentleman right here. About a week ago, we talked about banana farming, and he gave the very comprehensive information, which I'm happy majority of you loved it. Well, today I'm here again with him, and in today's video, we want to talk about cassava. Cassava is one of the things that is consumed by almost everyone in different parts of Uganda, and it's having, I think, about 2 acres. But we're going to get to know that today. Let's welcome him. He's going to introduce himself, and we jump straight into our discussion for today. You're most welcome.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you, everyone. I'm David Lukungu. I'm 55 years of age. I'm in Guil Village, Boche Parish, Mel Sub-County, Go District.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to welcome you here again. We are going to talk about cassava today.
Yes.
Cassava basically is full of carbohydrates and is an energy-giving food. If you eat, you get a lot of energy. But we are going to talk about commercial cassava production. I've been in cassava production for the last 5-6 years. I want to talk about farming, cassava farming as a business.
Yes.
You can get up to 12 million from 1 acre of cassava. And particularly for this variety is called TME 19. TME 19. Now, you may need to spend about 1.5 million, 1,500,000 Ugandan shillings for the whole cost, but minus the cost of buying the suckers.
That would be an acre?
Yes, for 1 acre.
Okay.
You start by land clearing. Okay, first of all, select the site. Get a site, one which is not rocky.
Yeah.
It should be fertile. And the site should not be waterlogging. If there's a lot of water, because cassava will produce tubers, and these tubers don't like water. They will get rotten straight away.
Okay.
So if you want to plant cassava, make sure you do the first cultivation. Do it by plowing, using ox plow or a tractor.
Right.
Then you do the second plowing. It should be ready to be planted.
Yeah.
The best time for preparing the land should be when the rain has not yet gone. For example, like in this month of November, we are going to December.
Yeah.
And then at most in January next year.
Oh,
just make
okay.
sure you have cleared all the shrubs and all that, and then you plow the land. Leave it for until the first onset of the first rain.
Right.
So if you prepare your field, you need to do deep plowing. Now, when you are planting your cassava, you need a spacing of 1 meter by 1 meter. Okay. So, for example, if you look at this,
yeah,
these lines are running this side.
Yes.
So, from here to the next line,
yeah,
to the next line, you need 1 meter.
1 meter.
Then from one cassava plant here
yeah.
to the next,
yeah.
in the same line, also 1 meter.
Oh, okay.
So you use a planting rope.
Yeah.
Make sure your rope is marked 1 meter along.
Okay.
You can either use paint or you tie some strings inside, making that spacing.
Yeah.
So when you are getting the cuttings, make sure you get cuttings that are tolerant to drought and disease, either resistant or tolerant to drought, to diseases, and other environmental problems.
True.
Now, for example, I've chosen this particular variety because of about 4 qualities.
Okay.
Number 1 is very high yielding. This one I planted this year
Okay.
in April,
Yeah.
by the 15th. If you recall, we were talking about the banana.
True. Yes. Yes.
The same period when I planted the banana is the same period when I planted this cassava.
Yeah.
From the 15th to the end of April this year,
Yeah.
I planted this cassava. Now, when you are getting cuttings, make sure you get cuttings that are not so big, not old, the parts that are not so old, and those that are not so young. For example, you can get this particular one here.
Yeah. I
This
guess
particular-
we'll show it maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So you get those good ones, not so big, but not even too slender. And make sure when you are cutting, it's about between 25 to 30 centimeters.
Okay.
And make sure they're about 7 to 8 nodes. When we talk about the nodes, these are the ones.
Oh, these are
where
the,
they will start
nodes.
sprouting from.
Yes. Yes.
On every cutting.
7 to 8.
7 to 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's where the cassava
They start
plant will
shooting
start
from
shooting
there.
out from there.
Okay.
Yes. So, and make sure when you are planting, you go for about between 10 to 15 centimeters, this depth.
Yeah.
Don't cover a lot of soil when you are dropping. For example, the way I've been planting,
Yeah.
I cut and then I drop in the hole.
Yeah.
The hole should be about 45 centimeters.
Oh, okay.
About 45 centimeters.
Yeah.
This way. So you dig it deep, that is about 10 to 15 centimeters.
Yeah.
And then 45 centimeters.
Okay.
With the cutting,
Yeah.
you cut today in the morning, in the evening you plant. So you drop
Yeah.
the cassava cutting and then cover it with light soil.
Right.
The thickness of the soil can be about between 5 to 7 centimeters.
Yeah.
Cover. But make sure termites they are serious.
True.
Termites can easily eat these cuttings from the soil.
Oh.
So you need to you destroy them. You
The termite.
The termite.
Yeah.
The termite mounds you can use it either fire or you can use some friendly, environmental friendly chemicals, for example, like the ant killer.
Right.
Ant killer will only knock the termite from the mound.
Yeah.
And doesn't go into the soil so much.
Okay.
Yeah. So after planting, then you stay for about 1 week. But before that, make sure the major rain has set when you are planting your cassava.
Yeah.
So when it's sprouting, it needs a lot of moisture. There should be good moisture in the soil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you plant your cassava, you leave it. You go and continue doing your work. But make sure there is no weed in the field.
Yeah.
Now, for example, like I planted this cassava, it has been a cassava maize intercrop. When you are planting in this row here, in between 2 lines of cassava, 2 rows of cassava, you plant maize, then you skip this row, then you plant maize in another.
Yeah.
So that is cassava maize intercrop. PME 19, in about 10 months, it will be ready for consumption.
Okay.
It will be ready for consumption.
Yeah.
So, for example, last year I planted 1 acre in April.
Yeah.
By April the following year, it was ready for consumption.
Okay.
The good thing with the TME 19, it can stay in the soil for up to 3 years when it's still good.
Oh, really?
Which means it's really a food security crop.
True.
Both food and income security crop.
Yeah.
Now, when you get into the business, for example, if the tubers if you pull from here,
Yeah.
you need up to 4,000 have 4,000 cuttings, which will be dropping in each of these holes.
Yeah.
Which means 4,000 cassava plants in 1 acre. And that should be in about between 5 to 6 bags, which is well packed.
Yeah.
When you make the cuttings.
Okay.
So you plant this, and you can get, if you pull this, even if the yield is extremely bad, there has been drought or some of the problems have been there.
Yeah.
Even if you get only 1,000, that's 4 million.
Sure.
Gross.
Sure.
Remove 1.5 and maybe about 200,000 for the cuttings. That will make about 1.7. The rest is your profit.
Yeah.
But what I've ever seen, like for example, this one here, if you uproot, you can get between 4 to 5,000 shillings from one plant here.
Okay.
If it is 4,000 shillings times 4,000, that is 16 million gross.
Sure.
Then you remove, say, 2 million from it, and you have your 14 million.
Yeah.
At worst, I know there are also termite mounds, there are also some tree stumps and the like. You say even if you have about 3,800 cassava plants,
Yeah.
you'll get that money. Now, this is only yet from the tubers.
Yes. Yes.
What about from the cuttings, which you also sell? For example, like this year, I sold up to 50 bags of this cassava. Because
Okay.
I have 2 acres here and
Yeah.
3 acres the other side.
Oh, okay.
So it is a total of
5
acres.
acres. Yeah.
Now, from 1 acre, you can get up to 70 bags. And each bag have been selling at 20,000.
Okay.
So if it is 70 times 20, that's 1.4 million.
Right.
Top it up onto your 10 or 12 or 15 or 16 million shillings.
Yeah.
And you have the money. And you get that money within 1 year to 1.5 years.
Sure.
You have that money. Now, as we mentioned the other day,
Yeah.
can't you send your children to good school? Can't you also have your good accommodation, a good home? Can't you also move away from footing, going long distances? It will not only be a bicycle.
True.
Even if you want to go to a
Motorcycle,
motorcycle,
even.
or you can say, let me get this Primo.
Yeah.
And you'll be comfortable.
Yes.
So, cassava is one of the crops that can eradicate poverty.
True.
You only need to get committed. Cassava production is not so much labor consuming.
Yeah.
You need at most 2 good weedings, proper weeding.
Okay.
Now, the maize which you will harvest from here
Yeah.
will cut off the cost of producing your cassava in 1 acre.
True.
It will remove that cost.
Sure.
Say up to 3/4 of the cost.
Now that is what we call smart farming.
Exactly. That is smart farming. Now,
Yeah.
what you need to do now, cassava, all these leaves, when they defoliate,
Yeah.
they will decompose in the
Oh,
soil,
wow.
and they feeding back the
Sure.
soil.
Wow.
These stems here you'll cut and then sell off.
Yes.
So, for example, in between 1 to 2 years, you'll harvest this and sell.
Yeah.
But what you can do, you can remove the tubers and cut. You get the cuttings, you sell, and then you leave it to resprout.
Oh, okay.
And then in the following year, you can go for 3 consecutive years.
Yeah.
You are still cutting from the same, and you are also picking tubers as well.
Wow. Wow.
So that is something with the cassava. Let me tell you, I stay in this village.
Yes.
Is about 42 kilometers from Gulu City.
Sure.
I stay here. I manage this cassava. People do come and buy. What I should tell you very clearly is for the last 5 years,
Yeah.
for the last 5 years, I don't know what people talk about hunger or famine or shortage of food. Because I can turn this cassava into fish, into meat because of the money I get.
Yes, yes.
With the greens, I grow my greens
Sure.
around.
Yeah.
And when the cassava was still young, things like cowpea, even the malakwang, okra, you can get, and you stay healthy.
True,
As
true.
I've told you, I'm 55. I feel healthy. I'm strong. I don't feel
And
any
you
problem.
don't look like you're 55.
Ah,
You look like you're maybe 45 there.
I look 60 years old. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is it with the cassava.
Right.
So if from 1 acre you can get, say, an average of 12 million shillings.
Yeah.
What about if you have 5 acres? That's how much? That's 60 million. Now, what should be your limit? Your limit could be the land.
Yeah.
And of course, in the first 1 or 2 years, it can be the capital.
True.
But once you can start even with half an acre only,
Yes.
then you get some money. You send part of the money with the, you use it for school fees and the like. Then you expand to 1 acre. Then you keep progressing like that. With the cassava, you don't need to irrigate. It is very tolerant to drought. By the time, say, I planted this in April, by the time it comes to December, January, February, there, when there's full drought in,
Yeah.
cassava is only smiling, and you see it cracking the soil,
Wow.
showing you that yes, your money is here.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to give you the money you want. So it will pay you back for
Yeah.
your labor, for your time.
Yeah.
It will give you the money you want for your development.
Yeah.
So one thing which I suggest to my colleagues,
Yeah.
my fellow farmers, is, much as you also have other enterprises, don't forget about planting cassava. Cassava is going to help you out of from some of the problems. For example, like this year, here in the district,
Yeah.
people grew a lot of maize,
True.
but in many other places elsewhere, and there had been famine, there had been war, you know about
Yeah.
some of these places.
Yeah.
War. The maize have been going there.
True.
So it has left a gap when people don't have their food. And what is the alternative now? It is the cassava.
Cassava.
Of recent, we had 2 acres of cassava the other time.
Yeah.
When we told the so-called Awaro,
Yeah.
these middlemen,
Yes.
they came here within 1 week, 2 acres gone.
Wow.
They bought all. So, what I should tell you, I don't have any pressure for sending back my children to school. Next year, in first term, I'm sorted. So, that is what cassava can do for you. But, Charles, let me tell you, if you have enough money, you have food, you have a good home, your wife will not even think of going elsewhere. She will remain home. Your children from school, once they are doing exams, you only need to encourage them before they start doing exams. Say, please, you finish properly. Because they want to run back home. True. They will not think of going to the aunties, to the uncles, and wherever. And of course, you can buy TV. Should be there.
Yeah.
They can be watching, especially those that are very educated.
True.
Just talk to them. You have a happy family. So, please grow cassava and don't be poor. So, my fellow farmers, this is what we can do, especially people in northern Uganda, which are including people in West Nile,
Yeah.
the Acholi, the Langis, and the Karamojong.
Right.
The Wok.
Yes, yes.
We need not to forget about cassava.
True.
Put it there in your crop rotation plan so that you grow also cassava alongside other crops. For example, like mine now, with the cassava and with the banana. My dear, I don't regret, and I want to thank my president, the president of this country,
Yeah.
His Excellency,
Yeah.
Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. He has been giving very, very good advice. He has been telling people, do your things mathematically,
Yeah.
arithmetically, very simple maths. How much am I putting for the suckers? How much am I putting in for land preparation? How much for weeding?
Yeah.
How much for all other maintenance?
Right.
And then what is the price in the market? So how much will I get? You need to do just a simple cost-benefit analysis.
Sure.
Then it will give you. For me, I've done. For cassava, I've now told you. For banana, I've told you.
Yeah.
Next time, we shall look about at poultry.
Yes, yes.
So, thank you so much.
Wow.
If there is anything you want to ask, yes.
Very interesting.
Thank you.
Now, you've actually touched a bit of market because you've talked of the awaros already. That I wanted to ask about that because someone might be thinking of, okay, I want to grow cassava, but the question they'll ask is, where's the market? Maybe you can touch a bit about that.
When you get home there, let me say, if you prepare land properly,
Yes.
deep plowing, and then you plant at the right time, the right variety,
Right.
you are going to get very good tubers, long and big tubers.
Yeah.
And with that, people will come and buy. It will invite the market for you.
Yes.
Because the tubers are really good and nice.
Sure.
And people is really highly demanded in the market.
Sure.
For example, like my market, the communities around here, people need the cassava.
Right.
Secondly, Gulu market,
Yes.
we had over 10 of these buyers coming from Gulu city.
Yeah.
Buying the cassava. We have a market, Angagura, which is only just across Aswa Bridge.
Yes.
It's about 15 kilometers from here. That's where the market is. We have also, let me say Pader.
Yeah.
In Pader, we have Lachiachot,
Yes.
and Acholibu is the other side, up to Kitgum. You know that side of Kitgum, when you go to Romand, they have only one season in a year.
Oh.
So sometimes you find even the cassava is not grown by everybody.
Oh,
so
sure.
There are a lot of gaps.
Yeah.
There are no cassava in many other places. So the cassava naturally will go there. When I go, if I want people to know about my cassava, yes, I have WhatsApp and I put on my status and everybody will know.
Sure. Sure.
Now, and then also, like for example, Mighty Fire, that is in Kitgum.
The radio.
Yes, the FM radio.
Yeah.
Mighty Fire.
Yeah.
I always call and tell the farmers when they have farmer programs.
Oh,
if somebody is talking
so
about
you know your target market very well.
Exactly. Yeah. So I give a call.
Yeah.
And I start receiving orders. Like for example, this one is here.
Yeah.
This cassava. For next year, I've already received up to 150 bags order.
Wow.
From Kitgum and from Pader.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem of the market. When I see, it's not only me growing cassava, by the way. In our parish here, there are also other people growing the cassava. But I have a competitive advantage.
Sure.
Is that I always plant early enough.
Yes.
And I make sure I do all the good agronomic practices.
So you produce quality.
Quality.
Yeah. And
with that quality, people always run and come to me. They'll peep in other people's fields and you see a lot of weeds there. They are miserable.
Yeah.
And they come to me and say, okay, look, for example, like you see this one.
Yeah.
I've not hit soil. It is the tubers that are pushing soil, which means there's money here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And you touch a bit about the price. Like you said this time, maybe if someone wants you, like a bag is 20,000.
Yeah.
How about when the cassava is ready? How do you normally sell them?
Oh, when the tubers?
Yes, when now they are ready for harvest.
Okay.
Yeah.
What we do, we get to the line.
Yeah.
I always make sure that from one line, I know how many stems are there.
Yeah.
How many cassava plants are there in one. For example, this one's at 35. On the other side. So 35 times how many in 1 acre?
Yeah.
So I know it's 35.
Yeah.
And I've already done some spot checking.
Right.
For example, from this, I go there, I sample randomly and know the average. Then I also consider one important thing. When you are dealing with your customers, your buyers, make sure you also give a gap to them.
True.
Gap where they also meet their cost and they also get some little profit.
Right.
so that you are in the value chain together.
Yes.
If they are not there, you are not going to move anywhere. So, for example, if this, like this one here, they are 35.
Yeah.
Now, I know if I'm to sell it, like if from the neighbors here come and buy, I can get up to 4,000 shillings from one plant.
Okay.
But here, I'll say, okay, let me sell at 2,500. If somebody is coming from the city.
Yes, yes.
So 2,500 times 35. So I already have the price for this.
True.
Even if you say, I want 10,
Yeah.
I already know what I should give you.
Okay.
So now
Yeah.
if somebody, but what I always do is,
Yeah.
if I know my price is 2,500, I'll say, give me 3,500 from each.
Yeah.
Please, my dear, leave a room for negotiation.
True.
True. My dear. Have you seen how what they also do it?
Yes.
Yes, so you leave a room for the negotiation.
Yeah.
So you negotiate with them and say, okay, 3,000. Somebody still will complain and say, oh,
I
please,
know.
So
Yeah.
now when it comes to year 2,500, they are comfortable.
True.
So that is what you should have in business as well. But
Okay.
say if somebody says, I want the whole of these 2 acres,
Yeah.
everything I want together with the cuttings, you will have already calculated and known.
True.
Okay, I may get about 25 millions from here.
Yes.
So if somebody is buying at 20, you just give the whole thing.
True.
Let him or her now handle all the problems and all that, the costs and everything. Give to that person.
Yeah.
So the 5 million should help the person also to get some profit and meet the cost.
Yeah.
That's how you handle it.
Wow. Farming really has money. And I don't know. I think there's something that we are still not doing the right way.
Yeah.
And if we really understand that, then I think our life will change. Because you're not somewhere else, you're here where we are, and you're doing it the right way. How about us? I'm sure we can as well do it the right way.
Yeah.
What do you think is that one thing that probably the community or other people of this region that you've mentioned are doing the wrong way?
About 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Number 1 is people want to do so many things at the same time.
True. I noticed that.
That's number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, people don't want to wait. People are not patient.
True.
3, people are not investing in knowledge.
True.
Knowledge about the variety.
Very important.
And people are not investing in the market.
Yeah.
You should know if you want to go in and invest in, for example, like cassava.
Yeah.
First of all, know cassava. How does it behave?
Yes.
What does it require? And in this climate change era,
Yeah.
you should do climate smart agriculture.
Right.
How can you be smart? The variety which is tolerant should be able
Yes.
to handle the climate for you.
True. True.
And then deep plowing for the cassava.
Yeah.
Well prepared field. Even the site selection itself is handling the climate,
True.
the climate change. And then now, if you plant timely, by the time the drought of June comes and maybe September, your cassava is gone. For example, this one is how many meters up here? So that is what people don't know. People
Yeah.
want to plant soybean is good,
Yeah.
but what is the yield and what is the kilo? From 1 acre, you get how many bags? Say $3 on average. Somebody is getting $3, and that is 300 kilos. Say 400 kilos from 1 acre.
Yeah.
And each kilo is 1,500 shillings. Now, if it is 1,500 shillings, you may hardly even get $1 million.
Yeah.
What about the cost, the overall cost of production? So you may end up getting, say, even if you get, say, 500,000 from 1 acre, you are getting 500,000 from 1 acre. That's for a season.
Yeah.
So for 1 year, say for 3 times, for 3 seasons, if you grow, you are going to get 1.5 million. But I'm getting my 9 million as my net profit.
Yeah.
So you need to grow soybeans for how many years in order to get to me for growing cassava for 1 year? So some of these are what people are not understanding.
Right.
What I'm trying to do, for example, like last year, we had a meeting. I invited the communities to come here around, and we sat at the other side at the pines.
Yeah.
Then I trained them properly.
Right.
I've seen 5 guys who have adopted. The other one started with half an acre.
Yeah.
The other 2, I've got 1 acre each. The other 2, 3/4. And for example, the other gentleman has bought a sports bike for his movement.
Oh, wow.
And that is good.
Yeah.
The other one has paid half of the loan for the motorcycle and is riding. He has transport for his family. He's happy.
Yeah.
The other 2 are still struggling. There is one who is completely rigid. We say, okay, not all the eggs in the dry season will hatch. Maybe 1 or 2 may not hatch, but that is our focus now.
Yeah.
So we are working as a team this side.
Yeah.
We say, with cassava we can do something. Even if we don't get what we want immediately, but we are on track.
Sure.
Gradually we will get it.
Sure. Yeah. Actually, this is good timing. Yeah. I was born and raised in northern Uganda, at least I know. By the time this cassava will be ready, there will be a lot of demand. And when you're to move in the community right now, you'll notice not many people have actually grown cassava. Yeah. And another thing I think people are doing wrongly, when, like you've talked about maybe soya beans and maize, when I see you growing maize, for example, I also want to grow maize, Sharon wants to grow maize, everyone, and you know what happens? The price, now you're forced to sell it at a very, almost you're like giving it just away. Yes. Which is really not good.
That is still good.
Yeah.
Because we need food, and food should be cheap. That is one thing we should know about the society.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever we do should contribute to stability of the society, of the community. Now, if many people have grown, so for example, like if everybody is growing TME variety, which takes about say 10 months plus, okay, 1 year, something of this sort. I'll change to NAROCASS 1. Around 7-8 months, the tubers are big and it's ready.
Yeah.
When people still don't have it in the market, mine is ready.
True.
And
but that's something people actually have not realized yet.
So you need to keep scanning the market.
Sure.
You need to keep scanning what are people doing.
Sure.
Now, when you are riding your motorcycle or when you are walking, you should not be just walking, whistling. What you do, check this side. What are people growing?
That's what I do every day.
Find out what are people doing. Even if you go, you can give a phone call to some of your friends. Even in the radio, okay, what are people doing? Sure. Once you have known that, you can ask even those who sell in the market, in the big market.
Yeah.
When I know that, so I know my TME, if I grow in this month, I'll be harvesting in this month when there are no cassava.
Sure.
Or is in short supply.
Sure.
Then I also plant my TME in 19.
Yeah.
This NAROCASS I target a certain period when the supply is low. Then this TME, I also target when, okay, because I'm not in pressure, I've already sold my NAROCASS. I still have some money.
Yeah.
Then people have pressure. They are selling off. Now their TME, for me, I wait. When theirs is finished, then I come to the market.
Yes.
Then I say, give me this, and we are good to go with it. So you keep managing the market.
Yeah.
By simple thing, which is knowledge.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I think we need to really invest in learning and having knowledge, because that is what majority are still lacking. Now, you said this takes about 10 to, okay, let's say 1 year. Does that mean that is when the tuber is ready, and also maybe when the stem also for planting is also ready? Yeah. Like right now, if you're to cut it, will not be...
Just slightly. It's not yet very... You see the stems are a bit green.
True, true.
When you see the stems are a bit greenish, then you know, yes, these stems are ready. Okay. And when you're cutting, for example, if it is about a year, leave this old part.
Yeah.
Then this very young part.
Yeah.
Then you plant.
Oh, the middle.
The middle.
Okay.
The ones that are very youth.
Yeah.
you grow those ones.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
And you have very good tubers.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes.
Now, as we come to the conclusion, last time when we were talking about banana production, you talked of climate smart agriculture.
Yes.
Today, you've touched a bit of it.
Yeah.
Now, if we are to talk about that, I know drought is a very serious issue, especially here in northern Uganda, and we understand that the dry season normally starts around December, runs up to February, March there.
Yes.
At least you've been doing some studies, you have done some bit of agriculture, you understand more about that.
Yeah.
Now, I want to, as we conclude, I want you to tell me how you are responding or how you're going through, because you are doing cassava,
Yes.
you're doing banana,
Yes.
you're doing other fruits and others, which if you've been watching, you probably know.
Yeah.
How are you responding to some of these changes, you and maybe the community of Gwilia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
What are you doing to,
the changes in terms of the climate?
Yes.
Okay. As I mentioned, cassava does not need irrigation. That is the advantage.
True. Maybe you'll even answer in general with
Yes.
the banana and other
Everything.
things, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing which is very, very key is the kind of variety you are planting.
Right.
For any crop or even with the livestock, which
Yeah.
breed are you raising?
Yes.
Are you rearing? So it should be one which is tolerant to drought and even shortage of nutrients, shortage of food.
Yeah.
The other varieties, for example, I told you with the banana, this variety of M30,
Yeah.
even polygoma, is tolerant. Even if there's less water in the soil and nutrients, it's still able to pick from the soil, and you find it is still growing and putting on big bunches. The same with cassava.
Yeah.
Once you plow and you plant early, this TME is a fast growing variety.
Okay.
It grows fast, and you see the tubers now running. It can even go up to 1 meter
Okay.
in length.
I can just see from this actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
because when you see it having a good stem and the good leaves,
Yeah.
you should know it's making a lot of food. It's manufacturing
True.
food from the leaves
Exactly.
and taking it down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the variety is very key for you.
Yes. Variety.
It should not be. It should also be disease free
Right.
or resistant or tolerant to diseases.
Yeah.
And we look at the next thing is good agronomic practices in terms of weeding. You don't need to allow your crop to be over competed by weeds.
True.
Weeds will outcompete any of the crops once you don't remove them, once you don't weed.
True.
So you don't need to see the weeds in the field. That is very key.
Yeah.
And then timely planting, as I've told you. At the onset of the first rain, that is very key.
True.
The onset of the first rain, that is March, April. Just that. That is very smart for you. And then look at the market. Generally, for all these enterprises, look at the market. For example, one enterprise which we are going to talk about later is piggery.
Oh, yeah, sure.
With the piggery, you give a phone call, say, hey, Richard, I have this boa here. Please, can you come and see it? Then you see the guy, even if he was carrying one pig there and he was already on the way, you will leave it at somebody's place, tie it, and you ride and come here.
That is very true. I've seen it.
So the market is 24/7 because the consumption of pork is very high.
Yeah, that is true.
In the country.
True.
I don't know. In East Africa, we are number what?
Maybe we are number one. I don't know.
But people with the joints and what?
Yeah.
And with the children, you bring that children are going to eat other sort of meat. They come for the pork because it's very nice. Okay, that is important. And then secondly, people need to have to be business minded.
Right.
When somebody, I want to thank these middle persons, the men and women
Yeah,
in the
yes,
middle
yes.
of any value chain.
Right.
Because look at these women who moves with some trays on their head.
Mm.
Now, when they come to you, they'll ask, how much do you sell this one? By asking for the price alone, she has already calculated her net profit. Because she knows her cost and the distance she moved
Right.
from where. So we should be business minded. Even this Watembe,
Yes.
they move from here, they go the other side. They know, okay, I've spent this. I need food. I need to get a border also. I'm tired. I need my net profit for my family. So we need to be business minded.
Right.
And then I'm also saying we need to work together. We need to work together.
Yeah.
Now, once we work together, we are going to have a bigger market.
True.
Because if everybody knows that once you go to Gwil village, you get the cassava you want,
Yeah.
then all foot marks and then tire marks will be coming this side. So it's really important that we work together. You do the bulking and you scan the market as a team.
Yeah.
So you also have similar pricing. If somebody comes to you, we are in the same village, comes to you, you mention the same price. Goes to Sharon, the same price, and everybody the same price. And if they say, now we want up to 5 tons of cassava.
Yeah.
Or we want 100 bunches of, we say 1,000 bunches of banana.
Right.
Then you say, okay, mine here, I have got 200 bunches. So and so, how many from yours? For me here, I have my 2 acres of cassava.
Yeah.
How many yours? Okay, mine is a half. Mine is 2 acres. Mine is 1. Everybody. So if somebody mentioned he or she has got half an acre, you know the tonnage.
Right.
If somebody say 1 acre, you already know the tonnage.
Right.
Even if we are in different fields, we have different fields, but we know the volume of cassava which we have in this village.
Exactly.
Now, I want to talk a bit about post-harvest handling.
Right.
Sometimes when we scan and we know fresh tubers will be bought, but the period is very small. When it's expensive and we sell, then we can get good money. Then we hold on.
Yeah.
We wait when cassava flour is not there. So we get these tubers. We get people in the communities. People come to work for money.
Yeah.
Then we get the tubers. We don't uproot everything because we want the cuttings to sell.
True.
And we also want to plant next year.
True.
So we get the tubers and pack the tubers. Then we cut into smaller chips. The so-called labalakan.
Yes. Yes.
And when you target a drier period, you find it is clean, it is white and very attractive.
True.
Now, at period when people don't dry theirs properly, you find even a kilo of the chips is about 300 shillings per kilo.
Yeah.
Or 400. Yours can be 600 or 800 shillings when it is white and it's attractive and it's clean. When you use the tarpaulin or you have a concrete platform where you dry your cassava.
Right.
So you use that. And for example, like down there, I have about 20 bags of dry cassava which we harvested. It is not as clean as those that we will harvest in January, February.
Yeah.
But it's somewhere, and the demand right now. We are not yet going to give a call to anybody.
Now someone is already watching you.
We are not going to give a call. We are not going to give a phone call. So we want to dry it properly.
Yeah.
We want to pack. We want to weigh. Then we also label. We say this variety from Will and from Journey of Faith here. Yeah. Yes. So when somebody comes, if somebody wants, we say, okay, can you book? How much should I book? Okay, per bag, maybe we sell at 120,000.
Yeah.
Then how many bags? We have 20. We have 50.
Yeah.
And we calculate. Okay, send us the money. We are going to keep it in store for you. So if the person sends us I say half of that the total price.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll keep. Somebody comes and say, we don't have cassava. People have bought.
Sure.
So you can you pick, then you pay the other one, and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's.
I think that's validation.
Yes.
Actually, something that I think we also need to learn in northern Uganda. Validation also helps increase the price, because packaging alone, that is already.
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, that's interesting.
We pack, we label,
Yeah.
and you know you are going with good quality, no stones, no
True.
sand, and it's clean. What we are very keen about is we don't want to contaminate people. Aflatoxin.
Sure.
When there's a lot of mold and this fungi is growing on the cassava, is really dangerous.
Sure.
So we are very keen about that. There must be proper drying, and the drying should go gradual. Until it is well dried, and also we have we pack it in a good store where it's well aerated. There is no water dripping in.
Yeah.
Yes, people should eat quality, and we want a healthy community. We want people to be healthy so that they are very productive.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wow, this is interesting, and it's been amazing.
Yes.
Is there anything you feel like you have not shared before we conclude this video, so that you share? Or
yes, I may not exhaust everything for now, but I would like to say, please, fellow farmers, we can share information. We can learn together.
True.
Even if you are in Kumi district or you're in Western Uganda, we can share information about cassava.
True.
And other crops as well. Or other
I'm actually happy we did a video about banana. People are contacting us from Western, Eastern, and they want suckers. Amazing.
Yes, they're going to get.
Yeah.
We have no doubt. Let them only prepare the money.
True.
And we keep in touch. So my phone number, for some people who may not really get it immediately, it is +256 778 237 250. Lukungu David.
Yeah.
And we keep in touch.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good.
It's been amazing. I'm actually excited. Like you said, your home. Every time I come, you said welcome to the village. But whenever I'm here, it doesn't feel like I'm in the village, and it's just amazing. And I'm very excited to learn about cassava, banana. Next time we'll go to poultry and maybe piggery. Just stick around. I've been with Mr. David today. He's a very experienced farmer. He's doing banana production. We have cassava here, piggery, poultry, among others. If you have any question, feel free to reach out to the number, or to the comment section, or just call directly or send a message. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've learned something about cassava. Thank you so much, David, for giving me your time and for sharing this free information to our farmer.
Thank you.
Together, we can do it.
And we can do it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a nice time.
Thank you.
See you again.
Yeah, sure.
Good.